Today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the Hasbro Transformers Generations Combiner Wars Windcharger. Continuing the looks at some of the mini bots, or Legends class, Scout class, whatever you want to call them, from the new Transformers Combiner Wars, we're looking at Windcharger. I think I actually had Windcharger when I was a kid. Windcharger, Bumblebee, I think I had Sea Spray, and Warpath. Those are the ones that I had. Windcharger also comes with a collector's card. We'll look at that when we get this out of packaging. And it's a really fun artwork up the top there of Windcharger too. When we flip around the back of the package, there is the two different modes. It says the read-up, and a very brief read-up, captures and controls targets with ultra-powered magnetic fields. That's really all it says. It's 10 steps. It seems like it's a pretty straightforward transformation. I'm curious how 10 steps comes into play. Includes figure, collector card, and instructions. An interesting thing to note, though, is by the picture, it looks like it has a connector port on the top there. What that connector port serves as, I really don't know. But we'll find out when we get this guy opened up. Spot's going to take a break and get this guy opened, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at Transformers Generations Combiner Wars Windcharger. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Like some of the other Transformers that we've looked at, Windcharger comes with his own display trading card. Doesn't really look so much like Windcharger here. I'm not sure. It kind of looks to me more like an Ironhide, but nice artwork. I can add that to the other ones that we've looked at. On the back, Transformers Generations. No read-up or anything on Windcharger, but we'll put that to the side. Having a look at his car mode, I don't know what it is. It's a decent enough car mode. I don't like the headlights. There's something about the front of the car that I'm not digging. It feels like it doesn't have a whole lot of personality to it. And I say that, but there's just something uninteresting I find about this car mode. He has nice big tires. Silver really on the front, and it just because that one was pegged in. The back tire is just black. There's really not a lot going on with the car. And I know that makes no sense because there's black on the windshield, there's black on the back, there's silver on the front. It just seems like there's not a lot going on. I kind of find like the car mode is a tad on the boring side. It does have a peg on the front, and I still don't know what this is for because he doesn't come with any weapons, not unless he originally was planned to have a weapon and they just never gave him one. But he's got a big hole at the top of his car hood, so not really sure what's going on there. Car mode though isn't bad. Maybe I just feel like I don't know, I feel like we should have gotten better. And I know that's, I don't know, it's just, it feels like something's missing on the car. Maybe that's just me. Okay, so to get this guy transformed, the first thing you want to do is reach from the underside here and grab his legs. These legs, you can kind of just get them out of the way. This is something else too, that his legs, slightly teased by you think that this should be really on the car. This should be really on the top of the car, and they just gave it to, it just seemed like it was a nod more to the original Generation 1 toy, but I kind of wish like this was on the back of the car. Maybe that would have given it something a little more. Still not crazy though on the front headlights though. But we can take this section right here, just untab the back of the car completely, and we can just move what will be his legs just out like that. While you're at it, you can also take the hood of the car and just separate that out. Right away, you'll see, hey, there's his head. Take the bottom section, and you want to move this out. This is kind of an interesting transformation. You're going to take this, and you're going to bring this forward. But you want to make sure that the legs are facing this way. So you want to bring those legs around. Then take this torso, and see there's a little clip right there, and there's a notch right there. You're going to take those two pieces and sandwich them together. And then from there, you can bring the wheels around. It's up to you really how you want to have them. You can either have them like this or you can have them like this. Either way, it makes him look very hippie. Bring the feet forward. Luckily, he does have heels, so he stands really easily. And then from there, you're just going to kind of straighten out pieces. Oh, and then while you're at it, you can bring the arms forward. Kind of tabs around it. There's a little tab clip right there, and you want to just make sure that that is around. Sometimes it gets a little stuck. There we go. Bring it around. And there you go. He's all finished. Actually, he's not quite finished. Spot was lying. You take the back section here of the hood and you just want to bring it up and tab it to the back. Just kind of gives him a little less bulk. Not to say that he isn't bulky already, but kind of just cleans up the figure a little bit better. The face, without any doubt whatsoever, is Windcharger. Love the updated take on him, and paint. Once again on the face, very, very clean with the blue in the eyes. And look how small those eyes are, and they're still painted in. Very nice looking touch. Now granted, the rest of the figure unfortunately is very bulky. He's essentially really just a small framed transformer, but then he's got all this extra stuff. He's got big gorilla style arms, very hippie legs, and kind of skinny legs, and then he's got very hippie hips. He's not one of my favorites so far of the ones that we've looked at. Granted, his transformation is a little bit easier and not as finicky as Power Glide, but still he's not one of my favorites. And I don't know, I'm not really sure what it is, but at least the robot mode is a little more interesting than the car mode. I still don't like the car mode for some reason whatsoever. When it comes to his articulation, he has ball hinge joints in the arms. You might find as you're moving the arm, sometimes it butts against the hood of the car. He does also have a ball hinge joint in the arm, in the forearm area. He has no articulation in the waist, as you can see by the way that we transformed him. But legs have a lot of movement going on there. Nice hinge point and rotation, little hinge in the feet there as well. Once again, he's got peg holes on the hands, but he has no weapons. And I'm wondering also too, because, as mentioning what I said before with the car mode, he had that little peg point. He is a repaint, and really to his face, he is a remold to, I can't quite remember the name of the transformer that we got in the white. But he had a connector point, which I think he also came with a Target Master, which would explain why that, which is not visible here, but which would explain why that connector point is on the car. I like the face, I just kind of feel like it's a little too lanky here and a little too bulky everywhere else. Still, transformation is relatively easy on him. Car mode is probably not my favorite of the alt modes, but still overall, Windcharger's not a bad little guy. And he is little. If you guys can find him, and I think of all the ones that we've been looking at so far, Windcharger seems the easiest to find so far in retail stores. If you want to kind of just a pick up and play Transformer, he's not bad. He could be better, but he's not bad. Today's Toy Spot, we were looking at the Hasbro Transformers Combiner Wars Windcharger. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more videos and more Transformer reviews heading your way. Thanks for watching, as you always do. I'll see you next time.